Hi all, I've got a smoke and carbon monoxide detector I wanted to show you. I like these because it's less batteries. If you buy them in two separate items, then you got a battery for your smoke alarm, another battery for your carbon monoxide detector. So these are kind of expensive. I think they were like 30 bucks or so, but it's worth it, you know. So company is First Alert. That's one of the big names in the business. Combination 2-in-1 smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. Exclusive talking alarm. Tells you type and location of danger. So it actually says carbon monoxide, get out of the room. So we'll hear it when we test it. There's a mute button because it'll go on forever, you know, if you don't mute it. What we have a problem with is I have one of these in the basement, and if I have the basement windows open, when the trains go by or if they park over here, the engines run and it sets off our carbon monoxide detector in the basement. So that's where the mute button will come in handy. A photoelectric sensor stops most false alarms. Okay, so we'll have to read the directions on that one. 7-year. They're only good for 7 years. We just had one go bad. We put new batteries in it and it still wouldn't work, and it's pretty old. It's probably at least 15 years old. And I called the factory and the guy said, oh, they're only good for 7 years. So what there is there's like a little capsule inside there that detects the carbon monoxide, and that's why they're saying only 7 years. It used to be they were only good for like 2 or 3 years, but now I guess they're saying 7. Okay, so there's some directions here on the back. We'll read through those after we take it out of the package. It'll be a lot easier to read. So let's see if we can get this thing out of here without breaking it. It looks like it would pop open, but it won't. This is the part where I show you how to get your carbon monoxide detector out of the box without breaking it.
That's why I asked you if you wanted a knife.
And then I jab myself and have to go get stitches. This is terrible. And then there's another plastic inside of it. Okay. So here's the carbon monoxide detector. It's actually pretty easy to set up. Okay. It comes with the batteries installed. Duracells. There's a plate that you would screw on the wall. Screw that on the wall. You know, they give you all kind of holes here. And then let's see here, how does that go on there? It grips onto this outer edge here and catches under here. Okay, so here it says test or silence. You just press this button. It says test weekly. I don't know about weekly. I'd say like once a month or so. Just keep track of the batteries. First alert, smoke and carbon monoxide alarm with voice. Voice seems kind of silly, but now that I think of it, I kind of like it. So you know if it's smoke or carbon monoxide right away as soon as the alarm goes off. Because if it's carbon monoxide, you should get out of the house. You know, don't go around looking for stuff. You know, just get outside the house and
open all the windows.
yeah, well, I think they recommend get out of the house and just call the fire department because your furnace might blow up or something like that. So do not paint. You know, don't paint over top of it. And then this is move to fresh air. See, this is CO, carbon monoxide. It says move to fresh air if that light goes off. That one is smoke. Okay, so all you have to do to set this thing up is to push this in.
Welcome. First alert, carbon monoxide and smoke alarm. No location programmed. To select location, press and hold test button now. Press and hold test button to test unit.
Okay, so now it's just saying press and hold this.
Testing.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
Warning. Evacuate. Smoke. Evacuate. Warning. Evacuate. Carbon monoxide. Evacuate. Highest carbon monoxide level was 0 ppm.
Okay, so you can see they're pretty easy to set up. Okay, there's two booklets here to read. That's really all there is to it though. You just push that thing in there and test it. So. Just shows how to mount it. Okay, so what I do with these things is I put the date. You know, don't tape over something important. Okay, so this will say the month and the year. So 3/2019. So that way I know just by walking by it when I put the batteries in. You know, I don't have to open it up, look at the batteries. You know. Sometimes I'll even date the batteries. You know, write the date on the batteries, but this is fine for now. So I know like 6 months or so I'll go ahead and put new batteries in it. I think they say what, every time you change the clocks put new batteries in it.
Yeah, it'd be like every 6 months.
My personal experience, the batteries will last a lot longer if you put Duracells in, but just to be safe, you know, batteries are only $1 or $2. So. And then something else I do is like, see, that's the top, right? I'm going to go ahead and mark this here. Because what happens is you get this up on the wall, you can't figure out how to put it on. You know. So see what I'm doing there, I got a line there and I got a line there. So I know I have to put that on like that and then twist it like that. And that's how I know it's installed on the plate. You know? So I've spent lots of times trying to figure out how to put this around and around, so that just makes it easy to take it off and on. Okay. And what's this thing say here? A combination smoke and carbon monoxide alarm, the most trusted name in home safety. For over 50 years we have been designing and engineering innovations you can rely on. The smoke and carbon monoxide alarm you're holding in your hands has exceeded rigorous testing through every level of production to be sure it's set up to the task of protecting what matters most. So I always have at least two, one upstairs, one in the basement close to the furnace. So maximum safety assurance, every single CO alarm we make is tested at each stage of protection for maximum safety assurance. From the circuitry to the durability, no alarm is left unturned. Sensor test. It says sensor test, siren test, live simulation. The electrical chemical sensors are tested for maximum accuracy. We make sure that the siren sounds at 85 decibels. Loud enough to alert your family. 85 decibels is loud. 120 decibels is like an airplane taking off at the airport. A loud rock band is like 120 decibels. And that can damage your ears. Live simulation. We take the assembled product and test it against the kind of dangerous levels of CO you could find in your home to be certain all components work accordingly. So here it says potential sources of carbon monoxide to your home. Block chimney, furnace, attached garage. See, if you have an attached garage and your car is running, that could set off the alarm and could kill you. Range hood on your stove, clothes dryer. I suppose that would be for a gas dryer.
Yeah, not an electric one.
Yeah. Portable heater, water heater, fireplace, indoor grilling. Indoor grilling, if you got the grill set up on your porch and the smoke is coming in the back porch door. Where to place safety products. Smoke alarm, one on every level and in every bedroom. Okay, one on every level and in every bedroom. Carbon monoxide, one in every level in each sleeping area. Fire extinguisher, one on every level plus kitchen and garage. So you should have multiple fire extinguishers throughout your house too. We've got one up here, we got a small one up here, we've got a bigger one out in the hallway. So dual smoke and CO sensing. Okay, so this thing does both smoke and CO. Electrochemical CO sensor, most accurate technology available for detecting CO compared to other common sensing technologies. Mute button, mutes unwanted alarms and test alarms function with same button. Our smoke alarm in the kitchen goes off a lot just for heat, the heat coming off the stove. So.
Every time you open the oven.
Yeah. Alarm replacement alert. After 7 years, alarm lets you know it's time to be replaced. 2 AA batteries, that's nice. I've had some that are 9 volts and the 9 volts are kind of expensive. 7-year warranty. Okay, so this part here says alarm replacement alert. After 7 years, alarm lets you know it's time to be replaced. That's what this one was doing. I had this one in the basement, and all of a sudden it started chirping. And usually it chirps when it needs batteries. You know, this one took 3 batteries, and we tried 2 or 3 different sets of batteries. We even bought some new ones, and it still kept chirping. That's how we knew it went bad. So, okay. So there's the alarm. Go out and buy a couple. Just throw them on a card. Then you don't have to worry about it.
They know you use masking tape to put your label on there.
Yeah, I use masking tape here. Don't tape over anything important. You know, just put it in a blank area. You know, if you're worried about it, you can even put it down here on the side. You know, I'm just going to put this one in the basement, but that's a real nice tip. That way you know at a glance that you have to put batteries in it. Some of them will have a little light that flashes. Have you seen that light flash?
Mm-mm.
I know the one I have in my bedroom, the light flashes every minute or two, showing you that the power is still good.
When it starts chirping, you know that need a new battery.
Right. So here they give you a newspaper to read.
With a magnifying glass.
Yeah. You can't even read it with a magnifying glass because it's odd size.
I can't read it. If you don't have 20/20 vision, you're not going to be able to read it.
Here they're saying to install one in every room. They're just being overly cautious. I suppose we almost have one in every room, right? We have one in the kitchen, one in each bedroom, and then we have one in every room in the basement. We have one of these near the furnace, and then a regular smoke alarm in the other 2 rooms. So there's one in every room, but only one carbon monoxide near the furnace. Where the alarm should not be installed, how to install the alarm, if your smoke alarm or CO alarm goes off, smoke alarm sounds, weekly testing. I don't know about that weekly testing. They recommend that, but that's just going to drain the batteries. If you press that button a lot, it's just going to drain the batteries. I'd say once a month is fine. Regular maintenance.
And don't spray it with cleaning fluid.
Yeah. This side's another language. Could they made the print any smaller? Step-by-step guide to programming the alarm. Insert the batteries, press and hold test button. After you hear the location where you are placing the alarm, press and hold the test button. Your alarm has now been programmed for the location of your choice. You will see in here with this alarm, under normal operations, The power light should flash once a minute. It says power smoke LED flashes green once a minute. So let's see if it does that. Yep, power smoke LED. That's that one. Then it says flashes green once dot minute. Says when alarm has reached end of life, voice detector error every 5 hours, horn 5 chirps every minute. So you see it flash? No.
Testing. Warning. Evacuate. Smoke. Evacuate. Warning. Evacuate. Carbon monoxide. Evacuate. Highest carbon monoxide level was 0 ppm.
I don't see that flash at all.
Okay, we had bought 2 of these at the same time. As soon as I picked that up, I saw it flash. So try it with this one. Okay, I barely saw it blink there.
Well, this one probably blinked too, but it's so light you can't even hardly see it.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Maybe the camera picked it up.
Yeah, I barely saw the other one blink. It's so small. It's just a small LED. Yeah, it blinks. You can barely see it. It's so small. Okay, so at least we know it's working. So we all scanned through this, so if you want to read it, you can read it. I'm sure you can probably download it from their web page. I think we hit on all the important topics.
Yeah, I even got that.
There's a lot of directions here. It's just too bad they didn't put it in readable form.
Well, some people don't bother to read only what they
Yeah.
need anyway.
Yeah. If you go to their website, I'm sure you can probably download this, and it's probably in a regular PDF where you can read it full screen. We've been using them for years. There's really not much to it. Just check the batteries every now and then. Make sure the light on the front is flashing so you know the power is good. There's a troubleshooting guide here. Don't buy your batteries off the internet because you never know what you're getting. You know, you might get batteries real old. They're real cheap. You can definitely get them cheaper if you find a good place to buy them, but for the important stuff, I wouldn't buy them off the internet. For your smoke detectors and things like that, I'd just go to your local store. You know, okay, we have to put the masking tape on this one. We opened this one a couple days ago. Okay, and one last tip, I dated it 2019 to 2026 because they're good for 7 years. So that way I'll know 2026, time to buy a new one. See ya. Bye.